Psychologist Wendy Walsh joins us now from Los Angeles with some interesting perspective on what this means. It's historic, Doctor.
It certainly is. I mean, basically, it's long, long overdue. You know, fear happens when we're not exposed to people different from us. So if you suppress it, if you tell people don't ask, don't tell, you increase fears. And, you know, in a military society, which is extremely masculine, even in some of the female ranks, extremely masculine gender identity, you're going to have fears. It's so homophobic. And if they finally start getting exposed and realize that the people that they're fighting beside are who they've loved and who are great friends, maybe a little different, it's all good. It's going to change the military in a very positive way.
Why is it so homophobic? Because there are many who believe, and I believe this as well, that homophobia, gay people, it's the last bastion of discrimination, or one of the last bastions of discrimination, where you can say that, you know, you can say fag, or you can say that something is so gay, and people go, oh, why? What's wrong with that? I don't understand. I say it all the time. Why is that?
Well, it's not the only last one. You know, we have people with disabilities. We have troops coming back who are, you know, disfigured and disabled, who have risked their lives for the country, who are being discriminated against more than ever here. So that's not the only one.
One of the last,
you know,
I said.
One of the last ones for sure. But it's just that when you mix up gender identity and gender role with sexual orientation, they're all distinct things. I promise you, there are some macho dudes, men and women in the military, who may be straight, who may be gay. We don't know, because sexual role and gender role and gender identity is not necessarily linked. You know, historically, Don, some historians believe that homosexual relationships were actually encouraged by, like, Alexander the Great and Napoleon armies, because they felt that a man would fight harder for his lover or an intimate than a family back home that he hasn't seen in 2 years. So it's definitely not a bad thing. Not to say that we should be encouraging homosexuality in our troops today, but just let people be who they are.
Dr. Wendy Walsh, very interesting. That's something I didn't know, and you taught me something today, and probably our audience as well. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Good to see you.